To access Emagazines on your iPad, we must first of all go to the Northern Ireland Library website. Here we are tapping on Safari to open the internet, and we are using the Google search engine to look for Libraries NI. If you know the library website, you can just type in www.librariesni.org.uk. Here we can see the link for the Northern Ireland Public Library's website. If we tap on that, it will take us to the website. We want to go into the eBooks and eMagazines tab. Tapping on this will take us through to the eBooks and eMagazines page. We will now tap on eMagazines. This page will take us to the magazine collection, but also includes guides on using the service. Tap on Access the Magazines. Here we can see some of the magazines on offer, but first we must create a new account. Tap on Create a New Account. A box will appear and you will be prompted to enter your library card number. Tap on Next once you have done this. You will now be prompted to enter your first name, last name, email account, and to create a password. Your password should contain at least one number and at least 8 characters. When you have finished, tap on Create Account. You are now signed in to the e-magazine collection on the Northern Ireland Library website. You can browse through all of the titles. You can see here that there are at least 7 pages worth. Tapping on Next will take you to the next page. Alternatively, you can select by subject. Tap on the drop-down menu Genres. We have chosen Entertainment. You can see there are 2 pages of titles in the Entertainment section. To move to the next page, tap on Next. If you wish to go back to the previous page, you can tap on Previous. Tap on the drop-down menu, which now says Entertainment, to select another subject. Alternatively, selecting all genres will list all of the titles. We have decided that we would like to read the Android magazine. Tapping on the cover will take us through to a page with more details about the magazine. You can see here we have the option to be emailed when the next issue is available. Tap to select or deselect depending on your preference. We are now ready to check out the magazine. Tap on Checkout. Again, we are given the option to be emailed when the next issue is available. Tap to select or deselect it. We are now given the option to keep browsing or start reading. Do not select Start Reading. Select Keep Browsing. Remember, we are in the library website choosing what to read. As this is the first time we have used this service, we will have to install an app called Zinio. Go to the App Store and search for Zinio. Z-I-N-I-O. You can see it appear here, Zinio 5000 digital magazines. Tap on the Zinio icon to select the app. Tap again to complete your purchase. Although the app is free, you will be asked for your Apple account password. This is the account that was set up when you first purchased your iPad. Once installed, an icon for the Zinio app will appear. Tap on this to open. As this is the first time you've used the Zinio app, you will have to join Zinio. You will need an email address and password. Use the same email address and password that you created earlier when you set up your eMagazine account in the library website. You can see here there is the option to be informed about other products. Tap to select or deselect depending on your preference. You are now ready to start reading your magazines. In addition to the free magazines supplied through your library, you can also purchase magazines using this app. However, we are only interested in the free service. You can see there are tabs called Explore, Read and Shop. Explore will show you the service, Shop will allow you to purchase items, but we are only interested in Read. Make sure this is the section you're in by tapping on Read. You can choose to only display magazines published on a certain date by tapping the date along the side. You can decide by year, month, or you can go back and select all to see all of the magazines you have selected. You will notice that beside some of the title pages there is a picture of a cloud. This means this magazine has not yet been opened on your iPad. If you wish to read it, you will need internet access. Magazines that do not have a cloud symbol beside them have already been opened on your iPad and can be read offline. We're opening Web User by tapping on the title page. This magazine is now loading onto our iPad. Open the magazine and move forward and backward throughout the magazine by sliding your finger across the screen. Tap anywhere on the screen to open up reading options. You can see along the bottom there is an index of pages. Scroll forwards and backwards through this to jump to a particular page by tapping on the page you wish to go to. Tap on the screen again to get rid of this display. Use your fingers to zoom in and out and to move the text about the screen. Tap the page again to display more reading options. This time we want to view the contents in a grid view. Tap the icon at the top. Pages are now clearly displayed and we can jump to the page we wish to read by simply tapping on it. Tap the page again to bring up more reading options. This time we wish to tap the middle icon. This will take us to the contents page. The contents page is interactive, which means if you tap on any heading, it will take you straight to that article. If you want to return to a particular page, you can bookmark it. Tap anywhere on the page and tap the bookmark symbol at the top corner. You will now see on the grid view page, the page that you were interested in now has 2 bookmarks attached to it. When you are ready to return to your selection of magazines, from the viewing page, tap on the X on the top left-hand corner. You can now see all of your magazines. If you wish to delete a magazine from your iPad, tap on Edit. You can now see a red X has appeared on the top corner of each of the titles. To delete a magazine, simply tap on the red X. The magazine has now been deleted from your iPad. When you finish, tap Done. Remember, you can only read magazines when you're in the Zinio app. To select more magazines, return to the library web page. You are now ready to continue checking out magazines. Don't forget to return to your Zinio app when it's time to read them.